Just wanted to do a quick video note to show you how I'm thinking about this. Here you have some research from Morgan Stanley, which I like, which gives you certain timelines that you can think about as to when the economy will reopen and why it would reopen as a result of these possible events. Now, I think this crisis is different from 2008, it's different from 2000, it's different from all the other crises that I've seen in the past 30 years, 40 years nearly, because I don't think the outcome is in doubt as much as the path to the outcome. What do I mean by that? I mean that history tells us that we will find a vaccine and that we will normalize everything at some stage. Now the question is, when do we find it and how long does it take to normalize after we have found it and what it looks like in the meantime? But I think the outcome is pretty damn certain. The outcome is a vaccine which at some stage during the first half of 2021 comes into effect. Now, Goldman Sachs wrote this, which I think is a pile of rubbish. Why is it a pile of rubbish? It's a pile of rubbish because the market is not trading 2020 at all. 2020 is basically written off. We are now not looking at the next 12 months of forward earnings. We're looking much longer than that. We're looking at 2021 and 2022. I would agree, the only part that I would agree is that this figure of 170 earnings per share is reasonable at some stage. We don't know when that is. It could be late 2021, it could be the middle of 2022. So basically what we are trading is the yield to when we get there. Now let's look at some assumptions and see what the yield is that we are buying at different levels as we shorten or elongate the period to which we get to 170. Okay, so what have I done here? I've done a very simple yield calculator. So let's say that we assume that $170 is the full forward earnings going forward. At some stage it will be reached. Now the question is, when do we reach it? Well, that's this field here, saying 700 days, i.e. 2 years from now, i.e. we're talking about the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter of 2022. What will be the multiple at that stage? Well, I would argue that it's not going to be 15. I think that is terribly unlikely. It's much likelier to be nearer 20. And that gives us a terminal forward price of 3,006 in the S&Ps. Well, if the current price is 2,750, then the current yield of the S&P is 521, which is really not bad compared to what the 1.6% that you get on very long-term bonds. So if we change this and make it earlier, let's go 500, I think it's unlikely to go below 500. And we even bring this down to 16 times earnings, which is very unlikely, I think, with the current level of yields. You get that we are fairly priced, i.e. we have a yield of just about nothing. If we go back to 700 days, full forward earnings week, and we take this to 20, which I think is probably likelier than not, certainly likelier than 15, we get 3,400, and at the current price we're getting nearly double-digit returns for holding. Now this is very simple, and of course we will have variation fluctuations up and down, but I think that this is probably a healthier and a better way of thinking about what you are buying, because the certainty of the outcome historically has been a lot higher, because we know that we get vaccines. The question is how long it takes to get there. I see no reason why this would not be a better way of thinking about where the market is and where it's going and what return it's potentially offering to you. Let's just say that we are looking for 2 years out, so let's say 750 for a normalization back to $170, and we have a reasonable multiple of 17. Okay, so it's basically saying that at the current price, it's giving you, a little bit more than bonds. That is, that is really what the market should be giving you. But say we now go to 2,400, where we were, not even a week and a half ago. That is an 8% yield. At 2,200, that is, well into double digits. These are reasonable assumptions. This is reasonable. So you can see that if we get the double dip, it will be bought.